yesterday. There was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the mundane.
Hello, welcome back to Life Millwife. This is an extra video. So one of our subscribers, one of our YouTube family members, Lori, has requested that we do a video playing and explaining play by play on how to play Azul. So we are going to play this step by step. She's also asked for, now she said the train game. So Lori, we're going to play Transamerica because I think that's the one that you're talking about, because that's the latest that we just played. So we'll explain that one. If it's not that one, let us know in the comments and we will play the Mexican trains on another video. So I'm just going to turn the camera around. Kevin's going to explain detail by detail, and I'll point you at the table so that even though he's talking, you're seeing everything. And yeah, we'll just play it play by play.
Okay, this game is designed for 4 players, and it comes with these cards. It comes 4 of these cards, and there's actually 2 sides. Now, we've never played this side. It's similar. No, it is similar to this side. It's just that with this side, you make your own
Yeah, I know.
colors, but it is. So we really enjoy this one. Now we have another Azul called Chocolatier. It's identical to this. It's just different tiles.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't the only game of Azul. Azul has 5 different games, 4 or 5. I'm guessing, but it has other
And we
variations.
have one other one too.
We have
I forget what.
Chocolatier. We got Summer. Is it Summer?
I forget,
Queen,
but it's a lot more detailed.
Okay, so we are going to play this side, which is a little bit easier and simpler. So each player gets one of those.
Thank you.
And then there's 4 of these scoring tiles, and those are given to each one of the players, and there's only 3 of us. And there's this tile 1. I'll explain this a little bit further in the game, but it goes into the center around the disc that I'm about ready to put. I said 4. No, you can play more than 4 players.
No, not this one. You can't.
No, there's only 4 tiles.
Oh, there's only 4. Yes, sorry, it was in a different game. A different game. Okay. All right. So these are what we call the factories, and we're going to be putting the tiles on these. So depending on how many players, if it's 2 players, you only put 5 of these out. If it is 7 players or 3 players, you put 7 out, and if it's 4 players, you put 9 out. So there's 3 of us, so we're going to put 7 out. Okay, now what are we going to do with these factories? We're going to put 4 tiles on each of these factories. All those tiles that we put on the factories come out of this bag. Sorry, I have a little mister that's
Trying to get at Daddy's cookies.
yeah.
He's trying his hardest.
And you can see, I'll get these all out, and then I'll show you the different tiles.
Oh, man.
when, so always put these aside. Do not add tiles to this bag until you're out, and I'll get to that a little bit later in the game. Okay, as you can see, we got all different tiles. So we got the blue ones, we got these yellows with the red, we got solid red, we got the black with kind of a bluish, turquoise, I don't know, kind of color, and then we got these
Snowflakes.
snowflakes. Okay. Now the object of the game is points, to score points. Whoever scores the most points wins the game. So as you're looking at this tile, the object is you want to pick enough tiles to fill this row, this row, this row, and this row. So and you have to have the same color on each row. And what you want to do is when you successfully put and fill all these rows, at the end of the round, you're going to take one of those tiles and you're going to move it to the matching coordinated color over here. So if I have 2 blue at the end of the round, I would put the blue over here. Same with that one. It's only one, so whatever tile I put there, I'll put over there. I'll get to the scoring at the end of our round. It's a little bit more easier to show you once I populate the board. Okay. At the end of each round, when you're done with the board, the tiles stay over here. The extra ones that you don't move here when you satisfy, they go into the top of this box lid. And you keep them over there. Because at the end, when you run all your tiles in the bag, you put all the tiles that you put in here back into the bag, and you continue on. The game, what we call end game, like triggering end game, is if somebody fills up a complete row. If somebody is going to fill a complete row up, so say if I had the snowflake, the yellow, the red, and blue, and I put 2 blue here, I'm going to trigger end game, because that's when you trigger the end game, is when you got a complete line across. Okay. I have an app on my phone that I use, and it's just to pick, and I have an iPhone. So if you have an iPhone, I got Chawazi, that's the 4-dot one there. That's the one that I use.
I have one on my Samsung too.
Yeah, for a picker. So, and all you do, and Dorothy gets to go.
Ooh.
It does come with noises, but because I got my hearing aids hooked to my phone, they didn't hear the noise.
That's a good thing.
Okay, so now that Dorothy is the first to go, she's picking a color that she wants to put on her board. The remaining tiles go in to the center. This is where this tile comes into play. Whoever picks out of this center portion first, you need to take that tile, you have to place it down on the board here where it says, and there's a bunch of numbers down here that says -1, -1, -2, -2, -3, -3. Because this is where you're going to place tiles and whatnot that you can't play, that you pick off of here. And what that minus is, those are points that you lose. So if I was to choose first this, I have to take this and put it on my board. The other thing too with this center, if there was more blacks and yellows and blues, you can't just take one, you have to take all the same color that are within here. So if there was 5 of these yellow, I'd have to take all 5 of the yellow. You cannot leave any behind out of the center ring. Okay. So it is my go. And that's my move. So I took 2 of these tiles and put it 2 because when I move it over, they're going to be placed right there.
Now we're back to me. And now I have a problem. Well, I'm going to be the first one.
Okay.
So I have to take all 3. And I have to take number 1.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to explain something. Dorothy shouldn't have picked those. Dorothy should have went, I can stop Kevin from getting points. Dorothy should have picked these 2 because now I get to play these and I satisfy that row.
And he screws me.
And I screw Kelly.
Oh.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay. Now, the round is over. I will now explain how the board counts. You really have to pay attention because it can be confusing, but all in the same, if you do pay attention, it makes sense. So, first thing you do, you always work from the row 1, from the top to the bottom. Never move any of these tiles if there's ones above them that can be moved in onto the playing board. So you always start at the top. Now, there's only 1 tile, so I have no tiles to get rid of. That there, 1 point. Now I'm going to move my next row that I can move in. I may not have anything here, so then I would go to the next row down. But because I do, now I moved over here. So not only do I get 1 point, but when you count this next one, it's not 1, it's 1, 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3 points total. It really doesn't matter how you do it, it's how you understand or how you can keep track. A lot of people like to do this. They like to go, okay, that's 1, and they'll move their tile 1. Then they'll go like this. Okay, that's 1, 2 points. Then they'll move it 2 points. Because that way, then you don't have to keep track, right? Because that is the easiest way to do it, especially when you start getting a lot of tiles onto the board. So you move the tile, score it, and move your black. Don't try and add all the points up. Now, I can go to my next row. I have 3. I satisfied that row. I can move over. All I do is just move these off this board now over to here. Now, because of where that is, it's only 1 point. So there's nothing around, so I get 1 point. The next row, I don't have enough to move it over, So you keep these here. You do not take these off the board till you satisfied that row. The remaining tiles go in to the top of your box. Because once you run out of all your tiles in the bag, you're going to replenish the bag. Okay. Are we good? Have I missed anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So, next round. Once again, you put 4 more tiles out on your, what we call factories. And it really is, when you're trying to get tiles out, don't look in the bag. Okay? You want to keep it honest and just pull tiles out.
Did you take a point away? Did you take a point away? Oh, Kevin didn't explain. That is something that we forgot.
Oh, yes. I said I was going to explain that. Okay. Because Dorothy picked first out of here, she had put this on her board at the bottom. Those are the takeaway points. Once she scores, then she comes down at the bottom. Because she's got that square in the -1, she has to take 1 away. Now, with this one here, she puts it there, anywhere. Because now Dorothy will start the next round. So whoever ends up with this tile starts the next round. Which means you can use this to your advantage sometimes. Because sometimes, even if you have to take a point away, to get the tiles you need out of here, if they're worth more points, sometimes it's a good play to do. And especially when you know that you get to choose first on the next round. There's advantage, there's disadvantages. Okay, so we scored all our points. So after the first round, I have 4. Kelly has 4. Dorothy has 3. Because we all scored 4 points. Except for Dorothy, she got -1. That's part of the game. All right, we will go on to the next round, and Dorothy starts.
And I'm trying to figure out what to do. I think I'm going to take these ones.
And you're going to put the number 1 back in the center.
And I put the 1 back in the center. Okay. That was a tough choice.
Did you want that one? There's 2 more over there.
I want to.
Okay, we are now ready to count our next round. So, Like I said, always start at the top, work your way down. I'm going to move this in. And now because we're touching another tile, it's worth 2. 1, 2. Now for the red. Again, because it's touching another tile, 1, 2.
Okay.
Next row.
Just because I have a square, do you want to explain how my points work?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it as
Okay.
I
Okay.
go along. Okay. Next one. Not touching any tiles. Diagonal doesn't count. 1 point. Next one. Once again, we're touching another tile. 1, 2. So 2 points. I have nothing down here to take away. So that's where my points stop. Then all my additional tiles go into the top of the box. Yeah, I can't really say well. Okay. And because I did not complete that row stays there. Okay. One thing that you want to try and do with this game is you want to try and build where you can get more points. And I'll show you that in a little bit. Because and actually maybe I'll explain it now. All right. There's a few more other things that you're trying to do, not only with just getting colors, but getting all the colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So fill in all the lines with the same color, because you get bonus points. So if I end up filling all these blues here, I would get 10 bonus points. The other thing too is getting all your columns built up. You get 7 bonus points at the end. And then for your row, you get 2 points. That one you want to be a little careful on, because you want to pay attention to where other people's scores are before you trigger end game, because it can come back and bite you. Now, because Kelly picked first out of here, she goes first. So it's her turn, so she put the 1 back in, and then she gets to go. Now, remember I said there's at a time when there's an advantage of pulling from here or pulling from here. I'm at a point right now, because of how I'm building my square, I want first pick next time. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to sacrifice a point, but I'm actually gaining 6 points by picking this tile. And I'll show you why. When I get to move this over to count, because of the way this is touching, sorry, it'd be 5, because of where it's touching, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how you double count that? Because you count the 3 going across and the 2 coming down for a total of 5. Then I would minus 1, which would be 4 points. So I'll remind everybody when I get to the counting to explain that again. That's kind of a strategy with this game. And I am eating the last of my disform Balls.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you want to explain what I did here?
Oh.
I can move my board up.
Nope, 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 nope.
Okay.
That puts these in there.
Because Kelly picked 2 red, plays 1. She has to put that one in that discard down there. You cannot put it on the other empty spots. Because you either have to use it all in that row or put it down there.
Meaning you can't split your tiles.
You can't split, yeah, that's a good, there you go. Good explanation. You can't split your tiles.
Well, I'm really, really miffed.
I love you.
But I'm going to do it anyway. Even though I have to write off 2 of them. Because I'm going to get lots of points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So, we're now going to score our next round. So I'm going to move this tile over and count. You always count left to right, up and down when you put a tile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. Now I'm going to move my blue tile over. Blue tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Because remember what I said. I put it here. You always go left to right, up and down to where you put the tile. My next one. 1, 2. I got no tiles that way. So 2 points. Can't move that one. I haven't finished it. Then I move this one. And I only get 1 point. And now I have to count my tiles down here. -1. Oh, yeah. I'll just take that one out.
I was about to say, where's the red ones?
Okay, now that the bag's empty, I now go to the discarded ones and I add these back into the bag.
Wow.
That's
That's
what I was
not
thinking.
looking good. Not for me.
Okay, because I had the one, I put it back in the center, I get to go.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah. I'm gonna take these two. Throw these in the middle. Oh dear. I'm gonna take that one. Wow. Oh no.
Somebody's gonna be eating some tiles. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Well, yeah.
That works.
Smart move.
And I get that
Not
one.
really. It's not what I would have done.
Yeah, I know you would have suckered me.
I would have took the red.
Yeah, I could have.
You should. No, not could have. You should have.
Yeah.
You should have took the red because look at where she is on points, dude.
Yeah.
So there is some strategy to this
Yeah.
game that
Yep.
folks aren't playing.
Yep. Yep. I didn't strategize. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
So next round. Now I'm moving my tile over to here. Count it first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't count up and down because that's blank right now. Now let's move my next set of tiles over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
My little guys. You guys are about to overtake me. I only had one completed row.
Okay. That's all I can count because the rest of these are incomplete rows. Okay. It's Kelly's turn first because she picked out of the
I
pile.
don't have any tiles to pick.
Oh,
She can't go.
first it's important that the person puts tiles down.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That was good.
I'm like, what are you waiting for?
You?
Oh, you need some tiles.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Now she may go.
Yeah, just make it easier. It's easier to see if they're facing the same direction.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to complete that one.
Do I have a choice? Don't have a choice. I am triggering end game.
Wow. I'm going to take these two.
Well, that's good. You deceived my bacon on that. Okay, so the whole reason why end game is triggered, because I completed this row. Once you complete the row, that triggers end game.
And Kelly played proactively because now I have to take -2.
Which essentially is minus, you get 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay, so because I triggered end game, I will count my board first according to the tiles I have. Then I'll show you the bonus points. So I'm moving that over because I have 5, nothing there. I get 5 points. Now let's move the next tile. The next tile, I have 5 across, 3 up and down, so that's 8 points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I completed the next row. I moved that. Didn't quite complete the row, but because I have 2 across and 3 up and down, that's 5 points. Incomplete on the next one, and then my last one, I get to move over and I get 2 points. Now, bonuses. There's 3 different bonuses we get. First one is across. The second one, up and down. The third one is getting all 5, when I say all 5 colors, all the same tile 5 times.
All 5 of one color.
All 5 of one color, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with the rows. Well, I completed 2 rows. That's 2 points per row. That's 4 bonus points. Do I have any up and down? No, I do not. No bonus points there. Do I have 5 of one color? No, but I was very close. I have 4 red, 4 of the yellow, but that's it. I get no bonus points. My final score is 60.
And I had 1 bonus, which was I got all 5 of the solid blues.
Yeah.
I have 57.
I had 1 row, so I had
One
an extra 7
Column.
column. Sorry, 1 column, so I had a bonus 7 points. So I have 61. What did you have?
I want to recount. I had 16. You beat me by 1 point.
Well,
right.
I was able to fill in here so
Yeah.
perfectly.
So that is the key. It's normally when I play, I try to fill in a little bit here and then try and build around, because the most points you get is when you have like a row like this, or you got a couple tiles here and then some here, and then when you add in a tile here, because then you get to count up and down and across, and that's worth a lot more.
Having
Yeah, but when I put this one here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
playing
I was
more,
counting it right.
Playing
Okay.
more tiles connecting each other
Yes.
gets you more points.
Get more points.
Okay, we'll clean this up and we'll play
Transamerica.
Transamerica.
Okay, Transamerica. This game is a little bit more simpler. Kelly, give me 1 each color, please. Okay, your object is you're given 5 cities, each one a different color. You got orange, blue, yellow, red, and green. The object is to go from west to east, east to west, doesn't matter, up, down, left, right, straight.
To be the first one to guess all your cities.
Exactly. So the object of the game is to go through each one of your cities. Avoid going through a city you do not have. Because if you go through that, it may be one of the other players' city. Then you just went through there on their behalf. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the cards, the colors I got.
Yeah, we can play them all kind.
Cincinnati, which is up here. Washington, New Orleans down here, Santa Fe, and Medford. So to start the game, you pick a starting point. Doesn't matter. You can start on your city, around your city, wherever you want to start. Doesn't matter. Not within triangles, but on the railroad tracks themselves. So because I got New Orleans, which is down there, and I have Cincinnati, which is up here, and I have Washington, and I have Santa Fe, which is over here, and Medford, which is up here, I have 3 that are more close than the others. And honestly, I'm going to start kind of in the middle of all around here. Once you do that, then you lay your tracks. The single lines, 1 track, and you get to lay 2 tracks each time. Now, if I had to go into Washington,
Winston.
Winston, I have Washington. Say if I had to go into Winston, it's 1 track, but that counts as 2. So it's 2 moves into 1. Okay?
Because there's 2 tracks on the board. Ooh, you said 1.
1 track, because it's a double line, lady.
That's the word.
That's a word.
Let me explain the game, and you just sit there and be quiet. Oh, I tell you, it's hard to get good help anymore.
Okay, do you want some real cards now?
Okay, so I would start there, and then the object is to go to each one of those cities. Now, you have 2 other players. They're going to start other places. You can only connect onto yours at the start until you join up with another player. Once you join up with another player, let's just throw a whole bunch out here.
Here, I'll put mine out there.
Yeah, so say that is hers, and I have to be here. I can't put a track here yet because we're not connected. But if I was to go like this, I'm now connected to hers. Now I can play over here. So we'll explain that a little bit more as we go along. This is it. This is all basically the rules. That's it.
Yeah, it's a simple game, but it gets complicated and strategic when you're trying to figure out how to get where you need to go. Thank you. I love it. You are first. That's good because I'm still figuring out where I am.
You're sitting right there.
Yeah. Now, thankfully, they have a map on each card as well, you might have noticed.
Seriously, people?
Yeah, couldn't you have started somewhere else?
No, I couldn't. I'm gonna go that way. Yeah, we're all in similar locations.
So as of right now, none of us are hooked up.
That's okay, that's about to change.
And now we are.
Except Kelly's not connected
No,
yet.
Kelly's not connected, but Dorothy and I. So now I can play off my train. Now we're all connected. Let the races begin.
Yep.
Isn't that interesting?
Oh, I don't like you right now very much, lady. I mean, I do and I don't all at the same time.
Ugh,
'Cause I have a feeling we're going to be
Neck and
Right.
neck.
ugh.
So as you can see, I've gone through all 4 of those. I have to get to there.
Do you feel scared?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have no idea where I have to go.
Oh, well.
Can we tell you?
Like, I just don't even know how I'm going to get there. Ugh. I have a feeling the game is going to be over before it starts.
Oh, because you're not even headed to a blue city yet.
Oh, boy.
It's your go, dear.
I know. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to get the most points.
I am done.
Yeah.
So, I have San Francisco,
Yeah.
Oklahoma,
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Yeah.
Cincinnati,
Yeah.
and Washington.
Okay. So I got to Winston, Memphis, Chicago, Santa Fe. I had to get to Medford. Now, this is the thing. The cities you have to count, this is the points here. So it's how many tracks it takes to get to that city. Because I had to get to Medford. There's 2 different ways I could have got there. From this way or this way. You always want to count the shortest route. Well, 1, 2, 3 from this way. Well, guess what? Same difference. Because 1, and because that's a double line, it's 3. So I count 3 down here. There we go. I am 3 closer to the ocean.
Okay, where did you have to go, Kelly?
I had to go to San Diego and Bismarck.
Okay.
Oh, you're only 2
San
from
Diego's 2.
Bismarck. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
So not as bad.
Not
but
as bad as I
still-
thought it was going to be.
But,
Oh.
yeah.
I thought I was in really big trouble.
Yeah, you're not swimming yet.
So that is it to this. It's that simple.
I love this game. Especially when everybody else does my work for me.
Yeah. Yeah. There was one time that I had to go through a city. I didn't want to go, but I was able to end the game too. And I think I was down here, and I think I went through. It was one of these. Yeah, anyways, it was just easier. It was faster. But,
Yep.
yeah. Because, see, we have a certain player. We won't mention names, but he's not here right now. He's at work. And the looks that Dorothy gives him when he does it.
Yep.
Oops.
Like, what do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, bad, oh, bad, oh, bad.
Yeah, whatever.
No, it's bad.
You don't know bad until you look at
bad
this.
until you look at mine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. It's a good thing I have maps on here. That does help. Turn you around. Oh, good grief. I've got to figure out where.
Mm-hmm.
May as well go there. I get a feeling that might be a mistake, but you know, it is what it is.
Excuse me. I'm trying to burp silently. Oh, crud.
We are joined again.
Yeah, it's just rude.
Oh. Poor Muffin.
It worked for me.
No, it doesn't work for me.
Oh. We don't do it for you.
I figured that.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I'll mention why Dorothy's going, when you only have 2 players, there's cities that you actually take out of the game. All the ones that are dashed white with little black, you remove those from the game when you're playing with 2 players. So it makes it easier, so when you're playing with 2 players, you can go through those cities knowing the other person doesn't have them.
Yeah.
Well. Deep subject, eh? Turn it on its side, it becomes a tunnel.
That's my turn. No, I think I made a wrong turn. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's I feel really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you don't want to put it there?
Yeah, I am
It
actually.
doesn't really matter. Didn't matter which way you put it because I'm still done.
Oh.
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay,
Oh.
let me start.
So
let me
just
start.
I will let everybody know. Charleston, New Orleans, Kansas City, Duluth, San Francisco.
Okay, I said I wanted to go swimming, but I didn't mean in the ocean. I still had to get to Houston, which is 2. I still had to get to Washington, which is 2. Then I had to get to Seattle, which is 4.
Oh, you're swimming.
Glug. Okay, Dorothy.
I had 2. I had to get to Sacramento. I had Santa Fe. I had Memphis. Where's Memphis? Over there. I had Winston, and I had Buffalo. I just needed.
Put the camera
2.
up. People can see my disgust. Not once, but twice. She's only beaten me by 1 point.
Oh, it's a good day. Oh,
I was
my
the blue.
goodness.
She was the green. Well, that was Kelly. She was the red.
Yeah, I've got her. Yeah, she was a wreck.
All right. So I hope that helps, Lori. And let us know how you enjoy playing the games. If this wasn't the right train game, remember in the comments let us know, and we'll play the other one.
Yeah.
All right.
If you have any questions about any of that, just throw it in the chat of this video, and we'll best answer your questions as much as we can. Remember, this is not a professional guided tour of these games.
We're just having fun.
Yeah. All right. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yesterday there was sun.